for yielding. Mr. Speaker, I rise today because the American people have grown weary of war. War destroyed the dreams, the hopes, the aspiration, and the longing of a people. A wise man once said, "Every gun that is made, every warship launched, every rocket fired signifies in the final sense a threat from those who hunger and are not fed, those who are cold and are not clothed. This world and on is not spending money alone. It is spending the sweat of its labors, the genius of its scientists, the hopes of its children." These are not the words of Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. These are not the words of Gandhi. These are the words of a five-star general, President Dwight Eisenhower. We have spent billions of dollars. Thousands of our sons and daughters have been left dead on the battlefield and scarred by the brutality of war. I'm glad that the President is bringing 10,000 soldiers home from Afghanistan, but we must do more to end this war and start investing in our future. We cannot continue to fund this war while we tell our seniors there is no money for Medicare. We cannot fund war and tell our children and young mothers that we won't pay for food stamps. We cannot pay for war while bridges and our roads are crumbling. We cannot afford to make bombs and guns. We must use our resources to solve the problems of humankind, to build and not tear down, to reconcile and not to divide, to love and not to hate, to heal and not to kill. If we want to create the beloved community, create a beloved world, a world that is at peace with itself, if that is our goal, our way must be love, peace, and nonviolence. Skilled diplomacy, not military might. We must lay down the tools and instruments of war and violence. Stop paying for war. Believe in the power of peace and end this war. With that, I yield back the balance of my time.
The gentleman from Georgia yields back his time. The gentleman from Florida, Mr. Hastings, reserves. The gentleman from Florida, Mr. Nugent, is recognized.